It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother, Mr. Reza. Hey, people, if you like our vibes, if you like our movement, you like what we got going on, like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family members. We got a good thing going on, man. Just support the thing. You know how it goes already. Hey, so now we're sitting back talking the other day, my brother, and we're trying to figure out our prime minister down there in Jamaica, Mr. Holness.
Yeah.
Andrew Michael Holness. Is it time for him to step down and somebody else run the country, or is he doing a good job and we're misunderstanding what's going on with him, or he just doesn't have enough help and, you know, the corruption is rampant before him, so there's nothing he can do, so all the blame, you know, we're blaming the wrong person. What's going on here?
Well, I think the problem was definitely there before him. You understand? He inherited something that's going to be difficult to fix. For him to step down, I wouldn't go that far as yet. We can highlight some good that he has done, but at the same time, some of
I don't remember. What can you do for me today?
So, like I said, there's good that he has done, and I'm not gonna say that he hasn't done any good, but some of his latest comments and what he is saying is just ridiculous to me.
Ridiculous.
So I'm not gonna go as far and say, hey, he should step down. He inherited a problem that was way before his time, and the corruption is so deep that it's probably gonna take an act of God to fix it. So
Man.
So I am willing for him to go through the process and see how things play out, but he has to come to reality that the country can't continue to run the way it's been running, and there has to be some drastic change. You understand, for things to get better. So with that being said, I'm not going to go that far to say yes, he should step down. I'm willing to see what else can he bring to the table? What other direction can he go? You understand? Because I think if someone else goes in, it's going to be the same problem. It's a never-ending saga. You understand? So, that's just my take on it. I could be wrong, but that's just how I'm feeling about the whole situation.
It's hard for me to say that somebody that was so overwhelmingly elected, even though they say it wasn't a lot of people that went out and voted, so them winning was kind of the low turnout of voting, whatever.
Yeah.
But they overwhelmingly beat the brakes off the PNP.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to say that he should step down, or he shouldn't be able to finish his terms, or he shouldn't be in politics anymore. But I will say that it's like he's, I don't know, man. You know what they say, like when it rains, it pours.
Yeah,
it's like it's just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. So I don't know if he really realized what he's doing.
Yeah, but then he made another point. They overwhelmingly won that election. So when a party has those votes, they're supposed to be able to implement changes within the country without opposition from the other party.
Exactly. And when you ain't doing any good work, and when nothing is changing that I can see, you might be changing one and two little things, but there's lots of things that you can implement, and maybe he has a small list of people that he can depend on to carry out the work for him. So maybe that plays a part in it. Maybe that a lot of these guys that are in this position that they're in are not qualified to be in the position. So when he wants to get something done, they can't help him get that done.
Well,
so it comes to a point of of we don't know what they're doing and how they're doing it. But you have to realize that Mr. Holness, you got to do something, bro.
Yeah.
You are at a stage right now where you're not making yourself look good. You're not making the country look good. You're not making the party look good. And the stuff that you're saying out of your mouth is utterly ridiculous. And you just making it worse for yourself when you talk and say the nonsense that you say. And then you have people left and right asking for you to step down, because right now you seem very incompetent. You seem like 45 that we have over here.
Yeah.
You starting to seem like the big dummy that was running the United States. And you don't want that look for yourself.
But, I will say this. If something ain't running right, if it's just like a business, if you have a business and it ain't working right, sometimes you got to reevaluate what's going on. Sometimes you gotta clean the house and come back and start again. And I'm at that point right now where I said, hey, clean house, all new people. I
think that cleaning house is probably the best solution, that you start from scratch and you go out from, I say, maybe you start from the lower cabinet people.
Yeah.
Start changing them out one by one, and maybe even leave his party in.
Yeah.
But it needs some structure around.
Yeah. What's going on
around the place, and there's no real structure going on right now.
Yeah.
So I think we in a mix of, is it time for a whole new regime to come and run Jamaica? Because I don't want to, because we haven't put out this. Well, I guess it'll be out by the time, so we can say this.
Yeah.
So, but we don't want another country to run Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because the countries that we looking at to run Jamaica can barely run their damn self.
Yeah.
Look at America.
Yeah.
Look at England.
Yeah.
We don't want the racist royal family running Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we definitely don't want the racist country of America running Jamaica. So you want Jamaica to run itself. You just need the right people in the right situation at the right friggin' time.
Yeah. I totally agree. You definitely have to put the right people that's within the country that knows what's going on. Stop selling out the country. You understand? And do what's best for the country. Jamaica has a lot of natural resources, a lot of things that can propel the country to move forward.
Not even only that. They can stop the corruption.
Yeah.
They can go after these criminals in ways that can slow down the violence, but they're not.
Yeah.
We praised them the other day when they had the soldiers went out there and took out those guys that were running rampant in the area.
Yeah.
And we're not just gonna blame him alone, because the people are to be blamed for a lot of the stuff going on there too.
Because
some of the people, not all.
Yeah.
Because I saw women out there crying over the murderers that the soldiers came and took out.
Yeah.
Complaining that they didn't have to kill a dude that was rumored to kill 20 people.
20 people, yeah. And that's ridiculous. It's like they're covering up what's going on in the community. And until you stop protecting these guys, the same thing is going to keep happening over and over again. Yeah.
And there's not going to be the solution is right now is for Mr. Holness to call a meeting, get both sides of the party in there, tell them forget about party issues, let's go attack crime.
Yeah.
Let's go attack crime and violence in Jamaica.
Attack corruption.
Let that be on the front list, and then bring in a outside entity to do some investigation into corruption.
Yeah.
And start knocking off these politicians that's in there, whichever party they're in. Start knocking them off and replacing them with good politicians.
Yeah.
Because until then, nothing is going to change. It's going to be the same thing going on over and over and over and over and over again.
Like how is guns coming into the country at a rampant pace?
Because they're letting guns into the
there-
country at a
there's
rampant pace. They're
there-
gonna tell you that some fisherman go up the street and come back. Of course they do that. But how most of the guns come in the country
Yeah.
is because y'all let them in through walls.
Yeah, that's
And Mr. Holness, you're at the top of the line, so you get, even though you probably don't have a clue what's going on, you're gonna get blamed for it because you're the head of the totem pole.
yeah.
So you have to put people in charge that you can hold accountable for these actions.
factions. Exactly.
So
You have to, because if you don't hold them accountable, the corruption is going to keep continuing. And
over and over and over and over again.
it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
So it never stops. It never fails. And I just want to say to Mr. Holness, you have a perfect opportunity right now to change the direction in which the country is going in. You have a perfect opportunity right now to make everything
difference
with the country run different. You have a chance, like when I told you with Biden, you have a chance to go down in history as probably the greatest prime minister or greatest president, of all time. Biden had that chance and you have that chance. You just got to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
You can't sit back in the dugout and act like, hey man, I ain't about to go hit this home run. You got to go and take the ball out the park.
Yeah, you got.
This is your opportunity right here. The world is watching you.
Not because you might know somebody or you're close to somebody. Sometimes it's those people you got to get rid of.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
You got to send them home. You got to be like, look,
hey,
look.
You're not in the best interest of the country right now, and you got to step down.
Yep. I tell you, these guys don't love the country. They love themselves.
Yeah,
they love money. They love their pride. They love their time. They don't care about the
nothing
country.
else. Yeah,
and that's why the country's being run the way it run. You think it's like if you care about your house, do you let your house wither away? Do you let your house get run down?
No.
Nope. Every time you see something going on with it, you fix it.
You keep it up.
Yeah. So if they saw something going on with the country that they wanted to fix, they would fix it. They just choosing not to fix it. You can't turn a blind eye to corruption here and turn a blind eye to corruption here, and then think that the people out in the streets are gonna follow the rules because you have some of the biggest corrupted artists working with these guys.
Well, in fact, when you take down the top guys, it resonates to the guys at the lower level. So if they say, man, they just take down this guy that's at the top, and now I'm down here. Who am I? No, we better stop this, man. They're coming for us next. So you got to make the tough decisions, the hard decision. Clean house.
Got to. You got to make the decision that you love country over party, and you love country over yourself, and you love country over your fellow politicians. Because all of them are friends at the end of the day, no matter what they go on TV and say.
Yeah.
They go to each other's house, call each other on the phone, hang out with each other, come to America with each other and hang out.
And I think that has a lot to do with why the country is still running the way it's running, because they're all friends, and nobody wants to tell their friend, hey, you got to step down. Or else we're going to lock you up, And like you said, you got to do what's in the best interest of the country. And if you're not doing that, then maybe you're not fit to be the person in charge of the country.
Definitely. I feel like the chances right now, we have an easy chance to make things change.
Yeah.
We have an easy chance to turn the atmosphere. We have an easy chance to make Jamaica great again.
Yeah.
Because him saying that Jamaica is in a better situation now than it was years ago, it's obviously that he's smoking some of his own drugs.
Utterly ridiculous.
That's foolishness. But I guess it's time for a change. And I think if he's not willing to give the change, then I think it's up to the people of the country. Jamaica is a country that riots for what it wants.
Yeah.
They'll go out there and protest and march.
And
so if they want to get rid of him, I guarantee you, if they go do that, have a big march out there, I guarantee he'll call an election to see if he's capable to run the country again.
Yeah, and we gotta do what's in the best interest of the country, and that's what it's about.
That's what it should be. You shouldn't be doing the best interest of for yourself, because who is that helping?
Himself.
Exactly. It's not helping nobody but yourself. So, I mean, it's at a point right now where we got to change a few things. And if we don't change these things, we're going to be stuck. So we're going to have to come up with a solution for this. and we're gonna have to make things happen somehow, some way. And I really want to think that there is people in our government that love the country but just can't make a change.
Yeah. Or maybe they're not in a position or high enough to.
But they don't have enough backing to them, so they can't step out and do. But they're working from behind the scene and trying to do something. So I have to believe that, because if I don't, then we're lost.
Yeah.
So I have to believe that.
That there are people that do love the country, but sometimes these people can't really come out and say what they want, because they know that
their life may be in jeopardy.
Yeah, and a lot of times
their family life may be in jeopardy. Their friends' life may be in jeopardy. So now they have to just sit back, be quiet, and watch the country run how they want it to run. But this was just a nice discussion that we got going on here. I don't feel like Mr. Holness should step down yet, because he was elected by the people. So I think that
he should get the chance to.
Me living in America, but if the people in Jamaica decide to go protest and want him to step down, then I think he should probably step down or call for a new election, so the people can pick somebody, a better leader to lead the country. But at this point, I wouldn't call for him to step down, because he was elected by the people. It's a democracy. So if the people want him out of there, the people got to step up and get him up out of there. That's just how it works.
That's true.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep our eye on this situation. We're gonna see how worse it gets, and we just gonna keep talking about it, because
are better.
It's never gonna get better. I don't think it's gonna get better while we're alive. I think that our great grandkids, when they come on up to wherever we at, I think they'll let us know, hey, Jamaica is still Jamaica or whatever. But, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. Let me take a break to tell y'all this. We are doing video podcasting, as you can see, but we are taking our time with it. So if you don't see a video podcast every time, just be patient with us, because it's coming. It's going to get there that we're just going to have video podcasting. It's going to get there soon. But we have so much other information that we haven't put out yet that we want to get out there to you. So you might see a video podcast today, and then you just get audio tomorrow.
Yeah.
It might be like that. But overall, we're going to get together and we're going to have just video podcasting. And that's just going to be it, real soon.
The transition.
So it doesn't happen overnight. And all of this stuff is new to us. Remember, the channel is new and this is new. So we kind of jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Because be honest with you, I wasn't ready to go there yet. But we're here now, so we're just going to work with it.
Straight.
So, don't forget, if you enjoy our movement, you enjoy what we talking about, you enjoy what we're presenting to you, what are you supposed to do, my brother?
Like, subscribe, share, drop a comment in the comment box. Remember, we're there. We're going to reply to your comments.
All the time, man. In fact, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to go in the comment box for the topic that was today, and I'm going to go in there and go and do a little jumping around in the comment section and see and catch the vibe and laugh. I was in there earlier this morning, but I'm going to get back in there right after we log off of this. It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy, Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother, Mr. Razor, man. Yo, people, we love the support y'all giving us, and we out of here.